It's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Bang. There it is.
Okay.
All right. And boom. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back, goddammit, to another edition of Tell Me a Joke, the guy line that chasing the dream. I'm your host of Maniacal, Menace. Kyle Smith. Say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. And today, I got the well-dressed man next on the side of me, Mr. Poetic himself. Man, put y'all hands together for Blacksnow. Boom. There it is. There it is.
How y'all doing out there in radio land, podcast land?
Come on, sir.
Yeah.
How you been, man?
I'm good. I'm doing good.
It is a blessed day.
It's a blessing.
I'm
it's
glad
a
I
blessing
got
to
you
be here with you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing poetry for?
I've been doing the open mics for at least 25 years.
Gee.
Yeah, but I've been
Come
doing
on.
poetry itself since I was in the 3rd grade, man.
Oh,
I started
really?
writing in the 3rd grade.
The 3rd grade, really?
Yes,
How
sir.
is that? Writing in the 3rd grade,
Yeah,
like
that's my story's kind of interesting, and I like
Yes.
telling it too.
Okay.
But I was selected in the 3rd grade by my 3rd grade teacher to write a composition for the district that I was in.
Really?
An all-black district, so that they could show that little black boys knew how to write.
yeah.
Yeah, so she kind of inspired me to be a writer because I started writing my own stories, creating my own characters, and from there I began writing poetry, to different occasions in my life.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what my story is.
3rd grade.
3rd grade, man.
Yeah. So what did you write in 3rd grade? What did you write about?
I created my own superheroes.
Okay.
And, my superhero name was Captain Afro because there was no black superheroes.
Yeah.
So I made my own, man. He had a big afro.
Yeah.
I drew him too. I was good at drawing, man.
Okay.
Man, I could talk all day about this because
Yeah.
there's a guy named Kenzie Lacey who actually makes comic books.
Yeah.
And him and I were in the 3rd grade together.
Come on.
And yeah, man, I learned from a really good comic book maker, man. Shouts out to Kenzie
Shout
Lacey
out
out
to
there,
kids, man. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, man.
Like I'm always curious about people's like origin, what really got them started in the comedy. So did you know it was always going to be poetry as you got older?
I tried to kill my gift.
Really?
Listen, I didn't want to be a poet, man.
Really?
Listen, I wrote out of a place of pain, anger,
Yeah.
sometimes happiness.
Yeah.
But most of my poetry was dark because of an emotion or a feeling that I had encountered that I wanted to capture.
Yeah.
So what I call poetry is just my thoughts captured on paper. So I have many poems, but there's only a few that I write down and keep.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how my poetry evolved because I started keeping certain things that I wrote, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's kind of
That's dope. So
Yeah.
you're old school. You've been writing since the 3rd grade. So what is your process of writing? Are you still pen to paper? Do you?
I'm still pen to paper.
Yeah.
And listen, for me, I can write on call if you need something written.
Yeah.
But the best poems that I do are the ones who come to me.
Yeah.
So, sometimes I'll sit and if I'm at the water or something, I'll feel something. And that's when I'll write. And those are the best poems because those are the ones who come to me. And on occasions and most of the time, when people pass away or something, I'm the guy who they come to go get the poems for the people.
Really?
And so my poems have to come from that place as well. So, yeah.
Oh,
man.
that's dark.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
my process is pen to paper, but it's the ones who come to me that I feel like are the easiest and the best to write.
Where's your preferred place to write at? Let me get.
Yeah.
There you go.
Anymore, I write at home in my little man cave space.
Yeah.
But I enjoy writing in the wilderness.
Yeah.
I like nature.
Yeah.
And I like to hear the sounds. I have a place in the country where it's an ancestral place.
Yeah.
And so I go there and I can feel feel the words, man. I
Yes,
feel
the
it in
energy.
the wind, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
so,
that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's what I
Oh.
really do in real life. So
I don't think I've ever. I don't think I've had anybody that actually likes to prefer to be. Well, we've had a few people, but nobody that's put it like that. Like be like, I prefer to be outside. Like my thing is, I write wherever I can, wherever the inspiration hits. But I do like to take my journeys and my breaks through the woods and the forest just to give the energy back, just to go so I can receive more. Sometimes I feel like I'm overflowed with too much of what's going on in the world. Does that sway you about what's happening in the world?
Of course,
when it comes to writing.
Of course. As poets and authors, I think we're commissioned to write about the times. What's going on in your life, in your time.
Right.
And that includes where you are and where you're from, and the world that you live in. You gotta show a rendition of what it was like to be Kyle Smith or Blacksnow or the Maniacal Menace. It's just, we gotta show what it was like when we were when we were here as artists. That's kind of what I feel. Yeah. We obligated to talk about some of the social issues and injustices. We're the voice of the ones who don't have a voice, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I assume that your poetry would be like a time capsule to people, just from hearing it. Just as from the experiences that you've been through and the things that you write about and how you write. Like that is very inspirational, especially to new poets that come out here now. Yeah. People that want to watch and want to see what it takes to continue a journey from the third grade, a dream that you've had. Yeah. Like this is what Tell Me a Joke is about. It's a guideline to chasing the dream. And you've been at this dream since the third grade. Like you didn't let your passion die. You said you almost killed it.
I tried to.
Yeah,
I tried to. I
intentionally.
tried not to be about anything but that.
It just kept running.
Yeah.
So that's when I knew that I had to accept it.
Yeah.
And I recognized at that point, bro, that it was a gift. I have a story that I tell about a gift, okay?
Yeah.
As a young man, I was moving or doing something in my closet on a Sunday. And I was listening to Joel Osteen's father.
Oh, snap.
That tells you how old I am.
Yeah, that dates it.
And
Wow.
He was talking about a man with a gift and how some of them buried their gifts. And I was in my closet cleaning out my closet, and I found a shoebox of poems that I had kept. I had written many poems because of the emotions and feelings that I went through, and threw a lot of it away.
Yeah.
But on occasions, I would save some of them. And I found this box of poems that I had saved. And I read some of those poems, and those words of Osteen's father snapped and said, "This is a gift, and you're burying it." And from that day on, I vowed to accept that, hey, man, I'm a poet.
Yeah.
And then I lived the lifestyle of a poet.
Yeah.
See, I don't just talk about it.
Right.
I be about it.
What is the
Every
lifestyle?
week, oh man, it's a grind, man.
Yes, it is.
To be honest about it, it's a grind, bro.
Yes, sir.
You gotta be committed to this, man.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say, yeah, they can jump in and out, but it's harder, man.
No.
It's hard. If you're an artist, man,
Yeah.
you gotta be an artist. Man.
You itch. It itches.
man.
You feel it. You can't help but
yeah,
to do
man. If
that.
you stop, then it's gonna call you back.
Yeah.
You can't. You create. We're creators.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel, Kyle. I
Yeah.
think that you're a creative. Our art is an imprint. It's gonna be, it's what we're gonna leave behind,
Right.
for those who come after us.
Right.
That's a great feeling. to
Yeah,
me.
it is.
Yeah, that's an
exactly
honor,
why I
right?
do this.
I
Yeah.
think that's an honor.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
And somehow I was selected to do it. I mean, I didn't. I like you say, it's a dream and a journey. It didn't start out that way.
No, it didn't.
But it ended up that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I got CDs, and you gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah.
See, you gotta know inside your own
Right.
existence that this is what you are.
Yeah.
And you have to accept that and move in accordance with that.
Hell
That's
yeah.
how I feel, bro.
Yeah, I feel like every time I do
nugget
this,
right there. That's
yeah,
a
it
nugget
is.
right
That's
there.
a good nugget. You need to chew on that nugget. Chew on that nugget and have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We need to think about that. Like,
boy, I
'cause
tell you.
this is what keeps me going. This is because every time I get up, I'm like, man, and every time I think about when I don't do this, what goes to my mind. And what keeps me going is like conversations like these and moments like what's happening in the field, not just poetry, but just dream chases all together. Like the music that's coming out, like the things that people are getting into, the collaboration with this poetry and rappers thing. That just where things can take you when you look beside what you do and decide to reach out to others. Like because this me reaching out to everybody else, this branches things together because sometimes you can't get to where the shows are happening. Sometimes that fan base can't see what this fan base is doing. So when you bring that together, it like brings that whole community even much closer, and it expounds from there. And so this is one of the reasons why I will always continue to do this, just for the fact that the people that don't see what's really going on, or the people that have been there for the longest, that they could finally go ahead and get some type of recognition and all that.
Yeah, I appreciate all of that,
Oh,
man.
definitely.
Look, I'm sure they don't tell you enough how important people like you are to give people like me a platform to tell a story.
Oh, definitely.
And so anytime people give other people a platform for them to share, you sharing your platform with me, and your audience, and I appreciate you for that.
Oh, hell
I have
yeah.
to tell you that, man.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we don't hear it enough. We don't hear it enough, man.
Yeah.
When you're a curator, you're just out here working.
Yes. Yeah. True.
But you are appreciated.
Oh man, I appreciate you. That's why I had to reach out. That's why I'm like,
I'm coming.
Yes, just
And
see,
I'm
a lot of
here,
people
so-
say that. I'm like, oh my God. Because I get so excited when people be like, yeah, I'll do that. I'm like,
Yeah, man.
oh, because in the beginning, this was very difficult to just get people and be like, man, what you doing?
Yeah.
All right, Kyle, sure. I'll come out. But now they see the growth from it, and it went from just audio to now video, and now people are like, oh, the quality is I like what you're doing. So
Yeah.
I put the time into this just so people can enjoy what I do give them, instead of having to listen. They can be like, oh, what is, because the background of everything, even though like we drown it out, like other people actually notice and look at the background. I'm like, hey man, this is a nice little spot. So I do enjoy the ambiance of everything that is around us, but also to be able to create and just give back. And let people see,
awesome.
what can be, or where you can go from what you do, and what you do is amazing. Like you bring people together. Like you from Texas?
Yeah, I'm from
Born and
Houston. I'm
raised.
H-Town,
Okay.
born and raised.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
It's
Listen, I'd probably be remiss if I didn't say a little bit about
okay.
Blacksnow itself. The words. You take the words blacks and now
I was good.
put it
I definitely
together,
was curious.
and you get Black Snow.
Mm-hmm.
So it's blacks now because I feel like it's our turn now
Yes.
to come together and do the things that we need to do to
Yeah.
help ourselves. We don't need to depend on anybody else.
No.
We need each other.
Yeah.
And that's my message. That's why I'm Black Snow. And that's why all of the venues that I host and stuff, I try to make sure they're black owned, because I'm big on black owned businesses.
Right.
And supporting each other, because I believe economic support is the way that we're going to win as a culture.
Mm-hmm.
We got to learn to get that back. We
Texas
had that
has
before,
a lot of that.
man.
Yes.
We had everything we needed, man. And the
Yes.
universe provides whatever you need. So
Definitely.
We have it, and we just need to get the mentality right. And
Hell yeah.
And I'm talking to the people now,
Talk
man.
to them people,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Because this bringing people together makes you
Yeah.
feel good on the
Yeah,
inside.
man.
It makes you feel validated on what
Especially
you're
a
doing.
positive environment.
Yes,
when
a
you
positive.
create a
Everybody's like,
positive energy.
nobody knows where this is gonna go whenever they get on. It's like, what we gonna talk about? It's like, don't worry,
Yeah, yeah.
we got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just a genuine conversation about another
Yeah.
creative artist,
Yeah.
and so it really takes you places.
Yeah, it
like
does.
it would. So I know most people their journeys is what really brings the inspirations. Like, so where has Where has poetry taken you?
Oh my God, man, what a question. Listen,
Yeah.
I've had an arduous journey, man.
Oh, nice.
But this is the beauty in it.
Yeah.
Everybody's journey is different.
Yes, sir.
But my journey, man, has been from the hood to the suburbs,
Yeah.
and everywhere in between.
A little bit of everything.
Everywhere in between. And then when I say everywhere,
Yeah.
in H-Town, I've been there, man.
Yeah.
I did it. I really did. They say I was legendary. The reason they say that shit is because it's true. I did 6 nights a week.
Yo.
Hosting these venues, man. That shit was real to
That's
me.
heavy. Yeah.
It was, and it was enough poets. There was enough love at the time.
Yeah.
Enough love.
What do you think happened? You see the scenes, they fluctuate, man. It's always the ebb and flow when
what
it comes
happened
to.
was we grew. We grew.
Mm-hmm.
And when you grow, there's pains. There's pains
Yeah.
in growth.
Yeah.
But the growth has happened. And now poetry is, I call it the heartbeat of the city now.
Yeah.
Every night of the week.
Yeah.
You can find 2 or 3 venues
Yes,
in the
sir.
H, man.
Yeah.
We did that.
Yeah.
Nothing was here, man.
It stuck. It
Nothing was
definitely
here.
stuck.
That's what they don't understand. That's what I represent. I represent when there was no one here but the poets. I remember that, see?
Yeah.
And I can bring that energy.
Yeah.
Because that's where we come from. And you ask what happened, you
Yeah.
forgot where we came from.
Yeah, it's
You
like
see?
Neverland, man.
That's
It's also
what
so
happened.
real, man. This is because,
Yeah.
and it's so crazy that I actually get to be a part of something like this that's happening, that's going on. Because you see it, I get to see it in real time. But people, in the future, they'll be like, "Man, that was really something happening. There was really something going down that time." So to actually be a part of this and actually like put a capsule in the history, it feels great, and it feels like I'm actually doing something for this poetry community, but not just poetry, comedy, all types of arts out there. Just to be able to branch out and let people see what's happening, because there is 7 days a week. If you want to see something poetic, if the venue, from venues to
Open
places,
mics,
all types of things. If you want to get on
specialty
stage
shows.
yourself,
Yeah.
there's shit all through the week in Texas,
It's an art.
and out here it is. It's more than just mediocre, okay? So you can definitely learn and build and grow and become something, just from this. Like, I've seen people, like, just from the start, only doing it so many months and then pop off, and then it's like, oh, this can really take you somewhere. If you're passionate, about this can really take you somewhere. Don't be scared, though.
Yeah.
Don't be
Can't
scared.
be scared.
No. Now,
It's a lifestyle. I'm telling you,
What-
you got to be willing to commit,
What
man.
goes behind putting together a show?
Well, it depends on what type of show you're putting together. I put together a weekly open mic. I put together monthlies. Sometimes I put quarterly shows. I've done quarterlies, theatrical shows,
Yeah.
shows in theaters. But basically what happens for me, I have to book my DJ, make sure my DJ is available for that evening. I have to make sure that we're going to have sound and a venue. I have to do the average. When it comes to me,
Yeah.
I'm a promoter as well. I've
Right.
been promoting poetry. See, that's my job, is to tell the world about this shit,
I be
man.
trying to let people know you
So-
can't just I got a show, man.
Yeah,
You got to
no,
also
I'm
promote.
a promoter. I promote other people. I promote the art form. Okay, so but I mean, I'm not the big guy. I'm a little promoter. I'm just Blacksnow, but everywhere I go, I spread this word.
Right.
I have a show. I host people.
Yeah.
I bring people in so that, my job, man, you ain't gonna believe this. 24 years ago, my job set out to get poets paid, to prove that we were equal to everybody else.
Yes.
The singers were getting paid. The rappers were getting paid.
Right.
The poets,
Ah.
we gonna give you recognition. You gonna get some recognition. I can't.
He get the ultimatums.
Yeah, you gonna get some.
Yeah.
You gonna get some fans, and that was true in the
It
beginning.
was cool, right?
We had to do what we had to do,
Yeah.
But then we recognized that we were the art. They were coming to see us. Yeah, man. We were doing competitions and stuff in the clubs, but that we were paying to get in and get on the mic, and then it was a great time for our history. But something that equality reminds me of all the time is that it didn't start with us. In the H, Houston has a long history of poetry.
Yeah.
Okay, we just picked up a torch
yeah.
and started running with it.
Yeah.
You know, and kind of revitalized it
Yeah.
because we had an interest in that. And that's where it's led to now, to the today, you know. So
Yeah.
now there's a lot of people with interest in it. There's a community of people, you know, who are interested in the art form of poetry. And Houston has Houston has a long history of poetry, man, in the H. Not just I consider myself on the black poetry side. You know?
Yeah.
I'm from the hood, so
Yeah.
I'm the ghetto guy.
I couldn't tell you if I seen the white poetry side.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. First Fridays. I like those. Well, I mean, that's how it is, man. We got two sides, and there's the Hispanic poets.
Wow.
You know, we have a lot of different diversity in Houston. First Fridays. I'm shouting out to
shout outs.
Yeah, First
I need to branch out.
That's something that you should go check out, man.
Yeah.
They're really good. It's a diverse audience, but it's the oldest continuous open mic that in the city.
What?
Yeah, it's called First Friday.
Oh, this gets me excited.
Yeah,
I'm really excited
I'm
about this.
talking about Chris Wise and them over there. That's,
Hell yeah.
yeah. See, I can do stuff like that. I
Yeah.
can shout out. I can tell people.
Yeah,
about stuff
definitely.
like
Give Blacksnow. Wait,
Yeah,
of
man.
course.
Yeah, man.
Please shout out everybody that needs to be shouted. They're
that.
probably excited.
The whole community is on fire, though. There's a lot of people doing a lot of great things in Houston. And as an elder and an old school poet, man, I can't be nothing but excited about it.
Yeah.
And happy to see how far we come. But I caution us, to him much is given, much is required.
Right.
So this don't come for free.
No, it don't.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you gotta pay a price. You gotta pay a price.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. Yeah.
As long
this
as we
definitely comes with a
recognize
price.
that, as long as we all recognize that,
Yeah.
you know, and do our job.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you sent here to do a job.
Yeah,
It's your job, man.
yeah, can't be stubborn about
Yeah,
it. Just
man.
like, hey, let it. You
Yeah.
gotta accept it.
Yeah,
Hey, I've accepted what it is with me, and I'm like, all right, we got to keep going with this. You know,
Yeah.
even though it does get it to its points to where I'm like, man, like, so how do you deal with vulnerability and like the when you're down and just not feeling it?
Oh, man. That happens a lot. People ask me how often do I want to give up, and I tell them every day, man. Every day it's some shit that say, "Damn, why?"
Yeah.
Am I?
Why? Yeah.
But the benefit outweighs whatever bad has ever happened.
Yeah.
Man, look, I get to meet great people like you.
Yeah.
You see, just
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of poetry, I got to meet so many great people.
Yeah.
man, artists, you know, that I'm really proud of, and but how do I deal with that? Is a lot of times I pray. All right, I pray, man. I mean, I'm a spiritual person, not a religious person, but a spiritual person. So I pray. Also, I have people that I can talk to.
Yeah.
You know, I have a community of people, or a circle of people, small circle, but they're there for me if I need them.
Yeah.
And I think everybody needs that. That's important because that keeps you balanced. Because shit can happen that'll knock you off balance.
Yeah.
You know, I tell them now, I'm old. I don't like to get knocked down.
No.
It's harder for me to get
I don't
up.
care to fall
So
no
try
more.
not to knock old school down.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Yeah, you know. School gonna keep running if you don't
We
knock
gonna
him
keep
down.
going. Yeah, the
When you knock
knees
him
are still
down, it's hard
working.
to get up.
Let me
Watch
keep
it.
moving,
Yeah.
man. As long as
Yeah.
these joints is
Yeah,
lubricated,
man,
I
yeah.
got you.
So,
Yeah.
so being vulnerable, man, is gonna be part of it. You gotta have thick skin to
Yeah.
do this, man.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna always be somebody out there that think they better than you at it. You
Yeah,
know,
of course.
Hey, man,
Of course.
I can do a cow.
Yeah, it's okay. I do give people the platform to try. Get in there. I don't need to be the only person.
You know why they do that, though? I'm flattered by that because it means you make it look easy.
Yeah, hey.
See, when you make it look easy,
Come on.
everybody think they can do it.
Yeah, I rack my brain about this. This is far from easy.
Man, I feel you.
Yeah, I've always wanted to know because you've been here a while. Like,
Yeah.
who are your inspirations?
Other poets. Yeah, all of the poets I get to see, young poets, the old poets. But as far as me, myself, man, I guess Gil Scott Heron was a good poet to me. The last poets. I mean, I like that style of poetry.
Yeah.
I like when they tell stories, man,
Yeah.
that matter. I like motivating the people, you know. But I like people that talk about current things, things that's like Nikki Giovanni. I like her,
Yeah.
So just a lot of different people I like, man.
Yeah, my poems lately have became more story based. Not intentionally, it's just that's how it's been happening.
Yeah.
So I kind of just let it flow,
I like those
whenever
kind
it
of
comes.
poems.
Yeah, it's been fun
Yeah.
lately, just to get into a different realm of my writing. I've switched things up to where it's just like. Let's try this.
Yeah.
I've had my critiques and everything, so it's just like I don't want to be no one dimensional type of poem. Type of poet.
Yeah, you demonstrate that, bro. With all your diversity, you have a diverse repertoire of poems.
Yeah.
And I admire that. I admire that, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. See, I don't know, man. I wrote a lot of poems, but they seem at some point they were written to music. I have 5 CDs.
Yeah.
With original beats and my words. So I've been in this world of words a long time.
Yeah.
You talk about the dreaming, man. I thought I could do it, man.
Yeah.
I thought I could really be the one to break through, so they could listen. Because that was what I was trying to make them do. God.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Y'all gotta listen to
these
my
words.
Yeah.
Listen to these words.
I was trying to get them words out.
Yeah,
there,
that's one of the things I've always
where
let
I'm
people know.
I used to go to the elementary schools and I would read to them.
Yeah.
Read to the second, third graders. I'd read stories to them. On Fridays, I'll never forget this. I have a business in the hood.
Okay.
I got a hell of a story, man. But we don't have enough time for that.
I love it.
But shouts out to the oil can. That's my business out at 6006 North Wayside
Hello.
Drive.
Shout outs.
Yes, sir. We got to tell y'all. You come on by there and get your oil changed. We treat you like family.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll get back to the topic. Yeah, being vulnerable is going to be part of the game, though. You just got to develop that thick skin and keep moving forward. And look, try not to focus on those who are your adversaries or that you think are blocking you or whatever, hating on you. Just try to focus on the ones who support you. Stay around those people that are supporting you.
Yeah.
And grow that group of people. And watch, the magic will happen. Yeah, the magic will happen, man. And then you'll be around a while. That creates a longevity because you're creating relationships,
Yeah.
So that's
networking is always is key to be able to know. Don't burn no bridges. You definitely go ahead and make friends out here in the community because everybody's here to help each other out. I know when it comes to comedy, it might be it looks a little grim when it comes to this comedy scene. So I'm glad to be in. I'm glad I can dabble in both sides. But what makes me comfortable is when I tell about this all the time. What makes me comfortable is what these poets doing because it's not a competition. They have their competitions, but it's when I grew up in the comedy scene, when I first started doing comedy, down in New Orleans, it wasn't a competition to us. It was like, oh, you nice. That's nice. I want to learn whatever you doing to get better at myself. And then so we just big up each other to where everybody got better and it didn't shoot anybody down. It was just like, oh, this is not. And basically, this is what's happening in this poetry world to where people are like, oh, you're doing good. I like. Ooh, that made me want to go write something even better than what you. And so it's just like a gradual upbringing of people just leveling up, and that's what I'm loving. I love that to where you can just level up your next person instead of knocking down. It's like we're not out. We competing, but we're not out here to compete like that.
Yeah, not like that. Yeah, and that's where we got to get across, man. Is like we just got to keep uplifting everybody, man. Keep uplifting the community. Keep supporting each other. That's a big thing, man.
Yes.
And a lot of divisiveness happens because of various reasons, man. But we got to try to get past that as a community. Got to heal that, which we are attempting to do.
Yeah.
With some different things that we're trying to make happen in the community as we speak. So I feel optimistic.
Yes.
I feel optimistic about the future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Optimism is nice. I don't know. When it comes to your writing, how do you know when you finish?
How do I know when I finish? No, it just happens. I conclude it. It's a way because when I write Blacksnow, I know it's done.
That-
Yeah, when
so,
when I write Blacksnow, it's over.
Yeah,
I just
so
did
you
that
have
one.
the moniker for the end.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
boom, this is where it's going to end, and
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Boom, put it aside. You don't. So when it's done, you don't go back to it.
That's the biggest problem I have. I don't go back. I just write them. Don't go
Really?
back. Don't go back.
We done.
It's done.
Oh, wow.
When I write Blacksnow, it's over.
Oh,
If I choose to commit it to memory, I will. But,
What's your memory process?
oh man, anymore? I mean, anymore? Just remember this shit that I'm trying not to forget. No, I haven't. Look, I have to. My memory process is I listen to myself, and then I say it myself. I listen to myself. I'm talking about. I usually try to all of the stuff that I memorize now has to be on an album.
Yeah.
With an original beat. I don't want to waste my time memorizing something that I got to go and develop. I have enough work
Yeah.
that I haven't memorized. Okay, that's where I am in my career as an artist. I don't really need to create any new work.
Yeah.
I got all this old shit I gotta memorize and present. I got so much stuff that people
I'm in that
haven't
same boat.
seen.
Yeah.
Then I got the book, with all those poems in it.
Yeah.
Of that I can't do.
How do you get
of
to it
them.
all?
You can't get to them all. I don't think. That's where I think somebody might. I've seen some people with some hell of a memories, man. Poets. You one of them. Y'all can remember a lot.
I do throw a lot of words.
We put them. That's in your Rolodex.
Yeah.
And I have a certain amount of poems in my Rolodex.
Yeah.
I can go back and I can call upon those poems and recite those poems.
Yeah.
Anytime, anywhere. But there's a whole other group of poems that no one will ever hear.
Yeah.
They'll never hear me on stage say those, but they may read it in my book, or they may listen to it on my CDs.
Books.
They may hear it and say, "Damn, I like that poem, Snow."
Yeah.
But I'll never know if they don't tell me. Then that's not the one I memorized.
Yeah.
Now I pick the ones I gotta memorize off of each album. I memorize certain work.
Well, how do you know which ones you want to use?
I choose.
Yeah.
Because I say, "Oh, that's a badass piece right
Yeah,
there."
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna do Miss Johnson, man. I like that one.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna learn Lil Johnny because I like that piece that's going on right now. Shit like just.
That's exciting. That's an awesome Rolodex to be like that. This is easy. Well, I don't want to use this one, but this one's good. This one's gonna be a banger right here. I'll get to this one.
I gotta go.
Oh, that's
memorize
fun.
Those poems,
That's
man.
fun.
And I'm older now, so that I don't have the motivation.
Yeah.
As I once had. I once set out to have more poems in memory than anybody in the world. That's what I thought I was going. Until I realized how difficult it really is to memorize a lot of poems.
Yeah.
So
I rack my brain about it often.
Yeah,
I'm like,
thankful I got a few poems I can shoot off if I need to that are relevant, but a lot of things I wrote to me, may not be relevant to others, but they were relevant to me at the time.
Yeah.
So if you read some of those things, they're personal. A lot of my poems are personal, and I don't know, and it's personal, but I talk in a metaphoric sense.
Mm-hmm.
I talk like I'm talking to everybody else.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what my style is, I think.
That's awesome.
But I enjoy writing, man.
Yeah,
I do.
definitely.
I enjoy being challenged with my writing.
Yeah.
When people
I love
say,
a
"Hey,
good
Snow, I
challenge.
want you to write this with me, man."
Yeah.
Recently I had a chance to write a verse to a fishing song.
A fishing?
And I love to fish.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I wrote me a verse to a fishing song. And with the beat and everything. So so I love it. Yeah. Talk about flying up the Evinrude. Shit, we about to go for a ride. Yeah, man. I enjoy writing, unique shit like that. So
That's awesome. Yeah. As a man of uniqueness, I definitely like the uniqueness of being able to write, being obscure with things. And I choose a silly path. So the things that I prefer to come up with instead of just the norm of what people normally hear in the poetry scene. It's something that's like, oh wait, hold on, what's happening over here?
Yeah,
I like that.
Man,
And
you're different. You're different. That's for sure. You're different.
I definitely like to put myself in a
a
vulnerable
good
spot.
way. It's in a good way, man.
Yeah,
In a good way.
I really have fun when I realize that people are like, oh, that's Oh, I like that. It's like, oh, you dig that? I'm not too strange. I can come. Okay, cool. So I'll keep doing this. Yeah, because it makes me feel good.
Yes, sir.
Oh, but good. This is good. All right. So with everything that we've talked about, when it comes to wrapping everything up, I like to play a game with everybody for the first time being on here, just to break up the monotony of everything that we've talked about. And it's a game of choices.
Okay.
All right. You got 4 choices and 4 options. All right. So you gotta be one, you gotta raise one of them, you gotta sell one of them, and then you have to have relations with the other one.
Oh,
all right.
wow.
So be one, raise one, sell one, relations with the other one. And your options are: you got a mermaid, you got a mogwai, you got a Mexican, and you got a manatee.
A mermaid.
Mermaid.
A mogwai.
A mogwai, yes.
What the hell is a
A
mogwai?
mogwai. You remember Gizmo? You remember Gremlins?
Yeah.
The movie Gremlins?
Yeah.
Gizmo. Gizmo
That's
is a
what
mogwai.
he is? Okay, so he's a mogwai.
Yeah.
A mermaid, a mogwai.
A Mexican, and a manatee.
A Mexican and a manatee.
Yeah.
Okay,
Be
I got
one of
that.
them, raise one of them, sell one of them, and have relations with the other one.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay, God damn. I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark.
Yeah, I love it.
Because I can't remember shit. So I say be one, I'm gonna be a Mexican.
Okay. With the Strohs jersey on. All right.
And then it said raise one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna raise a mermaid.
All right.
And then it said one
Sell one in relations
I
to the
gotta
other.
sell one.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Mogwai and a manatee.
I'm selling the manatee.
Okay. Don't want to deal with it.
And then the
Yeah, you gonna raise the mogwai.
I'm gonna raise his little ass and try not to get him wet.
That's perfect. It's so safe. It's so safe.
Shit.
You can't go wrong that route. I love it. Everybody that does this have their own fingerprint, and there's always a little story behind it too. And it's time to raise his little ass. It's gonna be you ain't gonna get wet, but your Mexican daddy gonna feed you tortillas, and you're gonna be all right. So you're gonna watch the Strohs game. We're gonna have a good idea with
The
this
problem
money.
is he got a sister that's a mermaid. Oh shit! And he can't get wet. So there's gonna be some trouble around here,
Oh,
boy.
that's good.
Mogwai.
Oh, that's fun. Oh,
Yeah,
man. Well,
that
thank
was
you for
awesome.
being on, man.
Awesome.
Let everybody
Awesome
know
job.
where they can find you at.
Listen, on Friday nights you can catch me at a 1112 Southmore, Sophie Chateau. It's called Real Talk Poetry Friday nights. In fact, this Friday we're gonna have Voice of the Black Sheep as our feature.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then the following week we'll have the Maniacal Menace
Hello.
as our feature.
Yeah.
So you want to get in there. That's 1112 Southmore, Sophie Chateau. And on the 22nd, every fourth Monday, I do B's Wine Bar in Missouri City, Texas. It's called Poetry and Wine Mondays.
Hell yeah.
This Monday, we're having family night.
Come on.
Where you bring one of your loved ones out, your mom, your wife,
Yeah.
your sisters, your brothers, or even your children are welcome the first hour of the show. And you come out with your family, have dinner and a glass of wine, and listen to some poetry.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
It's gonna be nice. This is our last show at B's for the season.
Yeah.
Because of football season, we shut down on Mondays and
Yeah.
we resume back in February.
Okay.
So y'all come on out this
on
month, then Monday the 22nd, and visit with us at B's Wine Bar.
Hell yeah.
All right. And every Friday we're at Sophie Chateau.
You got an Instagram or Facebook?
I got Facebook. You can look me up
There
at
you go.
Blacksnow 11
Blacksnow.
at Facebook.com. You can
Boom.
look me up at Snow Industries 11.
Come on.
At Facebook, Instagram, and my YouTube, everything.
That is.
Snow Industries 11. You can find what we're doing.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hell
And we try to do
yeah.
it right. We try to do it right. I've been doing it a long
You've been
time.
doing it a long time, yeah.
And I try to do it right. I'm one of the few mics that pays as a poet. You know, that's one of my claims to fame at the end
You
of the
can't
game.
even say that in the comedy scene.
Is I
Yo.
make sure that the poets I feature get paid.
Hey, his poetry is
Let's go to
picking up
work.
out here. Come on,
Appreciate
let's work.
you, brother.
Thank you,
Appreciate
sir.
you.
Man, and this has been Tell Me a Joke, the guy line of chasing the dream. I've been your host, Maniacal, Menace, Kyle Smith. Say the whole thing like a pimp laying slick back. And until next time, keep dreaming, jokers. Boo! All right.